chapter 19, verse 10. Let's read Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. All right? We are there for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to let you guys know these are the last days. Not comfortable shopping in the streets of Amsterdam. Bombs is getting ready to drop in the Netherlands. Bombs are going to destroy the entire European Union. Let's get it. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. Yes, we are there to teach all you, give all you warning. Y'all think this is going to be a nice day? When Christ come back, y'all going to be put to destruction. Keeping the commandments. Come on, let's go.
And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see that thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant.
So we are Christ's fellow servants. Come on. And what are the servants of Christ is supposed to do? Let's find out. Come on.
And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus, worship God. For the testimony of
We're
Jesus.
going to show you some more of what the Bible is for. The Bible is talking about the destructions of all nations for having the Israelites in slavery.
For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy.
The testimony of Jesus is what?
The spirit of prophecy.
Meaning what? We are supposed to come up there and prophesy the destruction of the nation. Let's get it. Get me Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33.
Bring it out.
Give me the book of Jeremiah. We're going to prophesy the destruction of the nations for having us in slavery. That's the testimony of Jesus. The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Your churches are supposed to be prophesying the destruction.
She's from Africa.
Where you from, sis?
I'm from Biafra.
You're from you're Igbo, right?
So
you're from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
All right? Yes. But God commanded us to teach our people why we went into slavery. Why did we go into slavery, sis?
Because we did not obey him.
Good job. Give us a round of applause. Why did we go into slavery? Because we didn't keep God's commandments. Good job, sister. So now what do we got to do to reverse that?
We need to return back to him
and
seek his presence and ask for mercy,
as
it is written in the book of 2 Chronicles 7:14.
Right, we need to turn back to the Lord and keep the commandments.
Yes.
Good job, sister. All praise. Give a round of applause. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. And that's what we out here doing. Teaching our people God's laws. Look how much of our sisters are walking on the streets wearing pants.
Yes.
Is that in the Bible?
Naked.
Can women wear pants according to the Bible? Because we broke God's laws is why we're in these conditions. So let's get it. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Let's go.
That is 100%.
I finished with y'all. The nation's going into captivity. This is just a side note. Come on. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Let's go.
They don't want to turn and repent and seek.
We get to that. We get to that, sis. Because I like your attire. You dress modest.
That's right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
You are a good example. Sis, stay right here. I'm going to use you as an example to teach the other women. Because the scripture said the age women are supposed to teach the younger women how to love their husbands and how to love themselves. You can see the black women of Suriname, the black women of Curacao, the black women of the Antilles, they don't love themselves.
Yes, right.
Because if they love themselves, they would love what God tell them they have to dress.
That's right. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Come on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And you men of Amsterdam are weak because you let the nations keep you in sin.
That's right.
All you men out there are weak.
Bring it out.
You have the nations ruling over us when God said we are the chosen nation. Read. Come on. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, sisters. Sisters, we are not supposed to wear pants. Pants belongs to the men. That's right. Come on, read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And for you effeminate men today that's wearing dresses, that's for a woman. Come on, read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Meaning the Lord despises that. He hates it. Because that's not the dress code he gave you guys.
That's right.
All right? Good example, sis. I got that. Now you have your head wrapped. Let's get up. Come on. Come back, sis. 1 Corinthians chapter 11. You know what I want?
Bring it
Yes, come
out.
on, read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4.
Come on.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered.
Having his what?
His head covered. Dishonoreth his head.
Exactly. Come on.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
So God gave the dress code for the women, and God gave the dress code for the men.
That's right.
When we're prophesying this and we're bringing out the scriptures, the women have to have their head covered.
Right.
You're supposed to be in a dress. Get me 1 Timothy 2:9. It's wearing a pants. Where you from?
You want to know what color Christ is?
Okay, where you from, bro? You're from Ghana, right? According to the Bible, you are the children of Israel.
Just alone.
You
He said,
Come on.
He says he's from Nigeria. Ask him what color is Christ. He said he don't believe.
So none of all you know what
He
color.
wants to know the color.
So
of
none
Christ.
of all you know what a color is Christ. Let's get it.
He's going to show you.
Let me first because exactly. None of all you know what Christ's color is, right? Come on, give me that. First, Revelation chapter 1. I want to go somewhere else after.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1.
Brothers, listen carefully. Why is it important that we know how Christ's color is? Why is it important? Because the church is going to tell you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Jesus looked like, right? That's what they tell you, right? But when the Europeans was conquering us, it mattered for them to change his color to conquer us.
Right.
When it mattered to them to conquer your race, it mattered then. But now that they're ruling over us, it don't matter. You see the foolishness? You see the destroyed mentality of a people that is destroyed? It don't matter because your pressure is above you.
Right.
Come on, read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave to show his servant things which must shortly come to pass, and sent.
So now we're reading the description, the depiction of Christ. All right, listen good. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. When people come up, I know you gotta go, but this is important for you. Why is it important for you? Hold up, jump that quickly. Deuteronomy 6 and 5. How old are you? 17. How old are you? 34. You're older than me by 2 years. I'm 22. Right? Why is it important for you to understand this? Come on, Deuteronomy 6 and 5.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 5.
Read.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
Read.
And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently.
To who?
Unto thy children.
That's why it's important to you know what color is Christ, who are the Israelites, what color are them, because you're supposed to teach them unto your
children.
You're supposed to teach them unto your
children.
Exactly. So when you run off not knowing who your people are, who your king is, how are you going to teach it to your children? You know what you're going to teach? Step aside. Bring me in. You're going to teach your people this. Every person in the Bijbel that come up here, we ask them, out of these two pictures, which one is Christ? Everybody choose this one.
Bring it
You know
up.
why?
Teacher.
It was never taught to them the right image. We asked them, who are you according to the Bible? It was never taught. God said you're supposed to learn the laws that are given to your people and do what?
Teach your children.
And you're supposed to teach your children. Alright? So I can't let you leave if you don't know who Christ looks like. I can't let you leave if you don't even understand. You are the children of this book.
That's right.
Read.
Where do you want?
Come on, back to Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. Now, we can get the image of Christ. Brother, who's this? I'll give you a good example. He's a test. Who's this? Okay, it's not Jesus, but we was raised to know that this was. Okay, good. So we're going to give you the example. We'll give you the description and the picture of Christ now. Come on.
This is the book of Revelation.
And listen carefully because I'm going to ask all of you a series of questions. Come on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. Read. His head and his hair were white like wool.
Stop. His head and his hair were white like wool. Which word in that sentence is the noun, the adjective, and the adverb? Which word in the sentence is the noun, the adjective, and the adverb? Adjective describes noun. It said his head and his hair was white like wool. So wool is the noun. Which race of people have woolly hair texture?
Bring it out.
Which race?
African.
Right. Which race of people?
African.
Yes.
Exactly. That, right? And the white is describing what? It's signifying his age. Right? Come on.
Right. As white as snow.
Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because what was his first miracle? He turned water into wine. They call him the wine bibber. He drank wine in moderation. When we as men drink strong drink, what does our eyes turn to? It gets? Exactly, gets red. Come on. So we don't cross off two. Does he have woolly hair texture? No. Is his eyes like a flame of fire? No. Come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Is your feet the same color as your body? Right? It says feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass?
Bring it out.
What color is brass?
Brown.
Okay, brown, come on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you take something as dark as this and you put it in fire, is it coming out lighter or darker? Darker. So what color is Christ? According to the Bible, which we just read. But I know we just get simple. No. We just read it from the Bible. What color is Christ? Yeah, he's a black man, right?
Yeah,
a dark-skinned man. Even he got common sense to know Christ is. You afraid to say what Christ look like? What color is Christ, brother? You confused? Which one? Come closer. Which one? This one is not Jesus, right? Yeah, but we just showed you now. So which one is Jesus? God, our praises. That's Christ.
Right.
You understand? That's the true image of Christ. You understand? And another question is, why does it matter? Because when the Europeans brought the Caesar bullshit, the Renaissance image of Christ, it brought all the doctrines that come with it. Such as what? Homosexuality, fornication, unclean foods. It matters because it signifies the rulership in which they intend to rule over us in unrighteousness. That's why it matters. When we understand the true image of Christ, what does Christ stand for? Get me Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Come on.
Bring it out.
Image color does matter. Because one image represents righteousness and this image represents unrighteousness.
Right.
Come on.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
What does fulfill mean? Fulfill means the laws are still in place.
That's right.
Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Bring it out.
All of those laws are still in place.
That's right.
You want to know why every community where we go to, the black, Hispanic, and Native American communities are the most trodden down with crime, abortion? That's because this image represents you can be unclean.
Right.
That image represents righteousness.
Right.
You got to fulfill the laws.
That's right.
You got to keep them.
That's right.
That's why color matters.
Bring it out.
Because Christ's color represents righteousness.
Right.
Come on, read. Get me back to all right, brother. Give me a number, you can come and learn more. I ain't done with you heathen. We're gonna close over this. Back to Jeremiah, because I wasn't finished with you heathen. Yes. The spirit, can we go back to Revelations 19 and 10 first. Get it back in the same framework. The same framework. Come on. Revelations 19:10. I ain't done with you heathen.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 19 verse 10.
Come on, read.
And I fell at his feet to worship him.
Come on.
And he said unto me, see that thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant.
So this is the judgment for all the nations that had the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who make up the 12 tribes of Israel in slavery.
Right.
God has a judgment for all the heathen.
That's right. And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus.
Come on.
Worship God. For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy.
So the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So what did Christ tell his servants to go What today is? Today is the Sabbath day. Come on, the Sabbath. Come on.
My number,
Yeah, hold on. Drop it. You come back. More coming up. Also, explain that quickly. I will close off with this. Jeremiah 50 verse 33. Go to him.
33.
yes.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33.
Come on, read.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
So we are prophesying against the heathen who had us in slavery. What is the judgment God got against you? Read. What did the Lord say? Come on.
And the children of
No, read
Judah.
that from the top.
Thus said the Lord of hosts.
So,
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
so both Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, the blacks, Hispanic, and Asian Americans, we are both oppressed today. Everywhere you go, West Coast of Africa, South America, we are under the same conditions.
That's right.
First hired, last fired. You know the drill. All our resources, bauxite, copper, you name it, gold, everything is taken out of our communities. We are all oppressed together. The same.
Right.
Read.
And all that took them captive.
Wait. The scripture said, all that took us captive, all the European nations took us captive. All of them are one race. Esau, Idumea, Edom.
That's right.
That's who they are.
Read it
They're not
out.
white people. They are the children of Esau.
Right.
Okay, read.
Held them fast.
Wait, all that took them captive did what?
Held them fast.
Come on.
They refused to let them go.
That's why every year on July 1st, when you go and ask them for reparations, why you think they don't want to give it to you? God said they refuse to let us go.
That's right.
If the world belongs to us, let us go.
That's right.
God said they're not going to let you go.
Teach them.
Read it again.
And those,
No, read it from the top.
thus said the Lord of hosts,
Read.
the children of Israel and the children of Judah
Come on.
were oppressed together.
We are all oppressed together. Come on.
And all that took them captive.
All the nations took us captives. Under the Ming dynasty, we were taken captives. All the way to India, we were taken captive. We are spread to the four corners of the earth.
Right.
All the nations had us in captivity.
That's
Yet
right.
as today.
Teach them.
For example, look at the Belma Arena. Which shops here are run by our people? 90% of the shops here are run by the Hindustan, which is Elam. Are run by Ishmael, are run by what? Esau.
Right.
None of the shops here are run by the Israelites.
Right.
Come on, read.
It's like crisis.
And all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
So you guys know who they are. They're our enemies because why? God said if they wanted you to be free, they would give you what is yours. They would give you what they have stolen from you. God said what? They refuse to let you go because they know if they let you go, they have to do what? When you pray, thy kingdom come, it means another kingdom has to fall. How the hell you pray for a kingdom to come and you want the Dutch kingdom to be standing the same time as Christ?
Let them know.
For another kingdom to rise, another kingdom must fall. So when you pray, thy kingdom come, Christ is not going to be ruling with all of these Europeans. Read.
The Redeemer is strong.
Wait, that's at the end of 33?
Yes, sir.
Read 35.
Verse 35. A sword is upon the Chaldeans.
The scripture said a sword is upon the Chaldeans. We're going to find out who is the Chaldeans today. Come on.
Said the Lord.
Come on.
And upon the inhabitants of Babylon.
And upon the inhabitants of Babylon, read.
And upon her princes. And upon her wise men.
Come on.
A sword is upon the liars. And they shall doubt.
Come on.
A sword is upon the mighty men. And they shall be dismayed.
Read 38.
38. A drought is upon her waters.
Jump all the way to 39.
39. Therefore, the wild beast of the desert
Aha, come on.
with the wild beast of the island shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein,
Read.
and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
So is that talking about ancient Babylon? Jeremiah 50 verse 39. Get verse 39. Is that talking about ancient Babylon? It says, a sword is upon the Chaldeans. A sword is upon the inhabitants of Babylon.
Bring it
and
on.
when that sword lands, there will be no more people there. It's not people living in Iraq today. Ancient Babylon is modern day Iraq.
Right.
It's not people living in Iraq, so it's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about America.
Right.
Babylon the Great. Let's get it. Psalm chapter 137 verse 7. Let's find out who's the Babylonians. Come on, read.
Bring it
Psalm
on.
137 verse 7. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Eat.
Yes, it's not talking about ancient Babylon because the scriptures say no more inhabitants shall be in the land. In modern day Babylon, that's so-called Iraq. People are living in Iraq. So it's not talking about Iraq. Come on.
This is the book of Psalms 137 verse 7.
Read.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom
Come
in
on.
the day of Jerusalem.
Come on.
Who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon.
So the children of Esau is the daughter of Babylon.
Bring it
That's
out.
America and all their islands, the European nations. Come on. Back to Jeremiah 50 verse 39, 40.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 verse 40. As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Stop. How did God overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah? With fire and brimstone. Nuclear war. God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah with fire, nuclear fire. God said, just as he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So wait a minute. What is on the earth today to destroy a whole city, a whole nation, and left nobody there anymore? Nuclear fire.
That's right.
Read.
As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah
Come on.
and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord, so shall no man abide therein, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Behold, a people shall come from the north, a great nation.
That's the EU. Come on.
And many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy.
So God and the kings are what? The Ishmaelites, the Arabs, the Arab nations. What God is going to do, God is preparing us for World War III. God said what? The nations are going to turn against America and their allies. Come on, get me 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. Come on. Yes.
Bring it
The
on.
testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
And prophecy means to prophesy against the nations.
Right.
Bring it on.
Y'all think God forgot? Y'all think God forgot what you did to his chosen people?
Right.
We are the proof that he didn't forget.
Right.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10.
Bring it on.
The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Come on.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Come on.
And the elements.
Stop. Read it good.
And the
No,
elements.
from the top.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Come on.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
What is able to shake the earth with a great noise that we all here have experience about?
Bring it on.
What weapon on earth is to shake the earth with a great noise? Nuclear fire!
That's right.
You think the nations are making bombs for a showroom? You think the nations are creating nuclear bombs to have a show? To put on theater? They're making bombs to prepare for the prophecy that's written in this book. Nuclear war!
That's right.
Read.
And the elements shall pass away with fervent.
Stop! What is able to melt the elements? Read!
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
With what?
Fervent heat.
With what?
Fervent heat.
Now let it sink in their minds. With what?
Fervent heat.
With fervent heat.
Bring it
So
on.
now you understand. Go back to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 35. And then chapter 40.
Bring it out. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 35.
Come on.
A sword is upon the Chaldeans, said the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon.
We already showed you according to Psalms 137 verse 7 who the Babylonians are today. So-called white people, the Edomites. America and their allies, that is Babylon the Great. God said a sword is upon them. What kind of sword? Nuclear fire. Come on. And God said all the nations are going to turn against them. Who's going to start to turn against America? The European Union.
That's right.
Her allies is going to turn against her. Come on, read verse 40.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 40.
Come on.
As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof,
Come on.
said the Lord, so shall no man abide therein, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Come on.
Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation.
That's the EU. Come on.
And many kings shall raise up.
That's the Arab countries. Come on.
From the coast thereof.
And what are they going to do?
They shall hold the bow and the lance.
What is able? What weapon do we have today that contracts a missile and then releases it? God said the nations are going to destroy America.
That's right.
Come on. And it's going to start with the European Union.
Right.
Come on. Are you saw all of those tariffs America is imposing on you? America is imposing you because they're fulfilling Bible prophecy.
Right.
Right.
Come on.
They are cruel and will not show mercy.
And what's going to happen? Soon are you going to be going into Albertine and Jumbo and Lidl, and are you going to realize, shit, we can't buy anything here with our income. So what are you going to do? Are you going to turn on the person that started this, which is America?
Right.
That's what's going to happen. Come on.
Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array, like a man to battle.
Everybody in military formation against the whore. Babylon the Great. Come on.
Right. Against thee, O daughter of Babylon. The king of Babylon heard the report of them, and his hands were feeble.
So, back to 33. Come on, 33.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
So brothers and sisters, it doesn't matter if they refuse to let us go. Because God said the judgment coming is nuclear fire.
That's right.
Don't worry if they don't want to let us go. The most important thing for us to do right now is keep the commandments.
That's right.
You brothers and sisters in Suriname, you got to come back and keeping God's commandments.
Right.
Because when we finish keeping the commandments and 144,000 of our people is sealed, God is going to unleash the bombs.
Right.
Just like he told Lot, get the hell out of Gomorrah. Get out of Dodge. He's gonna say, when that number is sealed, unleash terror.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.